So a bunch of times recently, I've had a kiddo come up to me and say, hey, can you help me with something? And I say, sure. And I sit down and they put in my hands what they need help with, and I start working on it. I start making progress. But then they say, let me do it. And then they pull back out of my hands what it is that they asked me to help them with. And then I'm like, yo, I thought you asked me to help you. I can fix this, but you got to leave it in my hands. I think we do that all the time with God, where we ask God for help, but then we try to pull it back into our own hands and try to do it ourselves. You know, like where we ask God to forgive us for our sins, and we even turn to Jesus at the cross, but then we try to prove that we're good enough for God's love, that if we're going to feel good enough, and as a Christian, that it depends on the way that we live. Or we ask God to help us with a problem or a situation, but then we try to figure it out ourselves, and we try to do it all ourselves and in our own strength. My prayer for you today is that the Spirit would work in your heart, so that when you look to God and you put something in His hands, that you